Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this week's mini training. It's going to be a really, really good one. I'm really excited about it. It's the number one reason why some people have more success than others and how you can get it too. I'm just going to give it a minute before we start. Just make sure we've got some people actually watching with me. I've got my smoothie, I've got my water, I've got a bit of a cold, so I'm like trying to get myself feeling better. If you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. I'd absolutely love it. If you are watching on Facebook, come and say hi to me in the comments. I feed off of this stuff. It's what I need. The more you give me, the more I give you. For those that don't know me, I'm Jo Tompkins. I'm founder of the Nail Tech Tribe and the Nail Business Success Club. I have my own nail business. I won my lovely scratch award here. And I am absolutely love just trying to help all of you in here to grow your businesses. The main reason we do this is to help you to attract more regular clients, get rid of some of that self-doubt, feel fabulous, have incredible lives. I'm always going on about the fact that this is our one life. We have one life to live and I don't want you wasting any of it. So I am here to help. If you are interested in growing your nail businesses, then definitely watch all these free trainings that we do in here. We have a YouTube channel where all of our lives go onto. So there's about 50 trainings over there right now, completely free for you. So you can go and check those out. If you want more details about the Nail Business Success Club so you can take it to next level, then just send me a PM at the end of this. It's Joanna Tompkins, or you can just little chat in here. But we are going to be sharing today. I'm really, really excited about this training. Hi, everyone who's watching. Hi, Michelle, Carla, Becky, Alessandra, Mel. Good morning. Yes, I'm really, really excited about this training. So let me dive straight in. Now, I'm not going to dilly-dally around. I'm going to share the success, the number one reason straight away. And then we're going to dive into it deeper, because it's not just good enough for you to know what the actual reason is. You'll be like, oh, brilliant. Okay, well, that's all right. Lucky for the others who've got all the success, how you can actually have that too. And also, I just want to say one thing as well, just in case it confuses some people. Some of those are already in the Nail Business Success Club. If you're thinking, oh, I was just going to go live at 12 today doing a Q&A, we're doing that over in the Nail Business Success Club Facebook group after this. So this is in addition. So the number one reason, and let me know, you can kind of share it in the comments if you think you might know it. The number one reason why some people get success, and I'm going to base it on nail techs and beauticians, but really it's anything that people have success in. And success is defined differently to different people. So the way that I'm defining it kind of in here with this live right now is that in the Nail Tech Tribe, success to me means that you got fully booked, or that you have enough clients that you want, that you're making money. You're not just doing this as a hobby. You love what you do. You've got a great work-life balance, and you feel like you're successful. Whatever success is to you, it's that you feel that. So it'll be different for everyone. Some people's success will be other people's failures, and we keep up leveling and growing our journey. So whatever it is success to you is totally fine, by the way. But the reason that some people have success and some people don't, the main number one reason for this is because they want it more, and they have a really, really strong reason for having that success, right? So I'm going to share a story with you. Who knows about a lady called Jamie Kern-Lynn? She has an incredible book that you can read called Believe It. Now, she was, I actually listened to her. She basically told me her story. It was incredible. I was just like, oh my God. And I'm going to share a little bit about her story now, but you can go and get her book as well. I haven't read her book yet, but I really, really want it right now. Now, for those, basically, when you want something really, really badly, if you're thinking about anything in your life that you want really, really badly, if you want it badly enough, don't you always find the way? For example, on a very basic level here, if I want to go and do something, but I'm like, oh, it'd be nice to go and do it. Maybe my friends are going out and I'm like, oh, it'd be nice to go and do it, but I don't have any childcare. And I haven't got that real, I really, really, really want it. I really want to go and have it. I really want to go and have like dinner with my friends or whatever. Guess what happens? I don't put the effort in to find the childcare that I need, and I'll maybe use the excuses such as, oh, well, I don't have childcare, so sorry, I can't come. If I really wanted to go, I'd get childcare covered. I'd hire a babysitter for the night. I'd ask my mum, even though I maybe didn't want to. We always find a way when we want it badly enough. Like, let me know, have you got any examples of this yourselves? Like, are you like, oh yeah, like when I do really want to do something, I always find a way to do it. And this then comes back to our businesses as well, because if we, basically, reason that so many people have success because they want it badly enough, but it's because they've got a really strong reason for wanting to achieve it as well. So I'm going to give you an example with my business. I want to go into Jamie Kern-Lynn's story a little bit more as well, because it's so inspirational. But when I had French and Drench, my driving force behind it, and the reason that I managed to get this when I was a rubbish nail technician to start with, the reason that I managed to have 800 clients on our books, even though I started with zero, just like everyone else, like, and I had no money, I had debt, like I didn't have experience running a business, I didn't have any of that. But you know what drove me so much in order to just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, even when it was really hard and really like, is this ever going to happen to me? Is this ever going to happen for me? Like, it was because for me, I felt like I'd completely wasted my 20s. I'd been in a dead-end job. I feel like I'd had my confidence completely crushed, and I'd managed to pull myself out of this. And I was like, I am not letting myself be that person anymore. Like, I am going to have success in my life. And for me, it was that I wanted to feel successful. Like, I wanted to feel like I'd achieved something in my life. And that drove me. Like, that drove me to work in those 12 hours, sometimes 16-hour days that I needed to in order to get it to where I wanted it to be. And like, we'll all have those different reasons. Like, I'd love for you to come and share like your reasons, like not just the surface level reasons of, oh yeah, it'd be nice to make some money. Like, yes, we all want to make more money. Like, you know, but for a lot of us, it will be that we want to feel like we've achieved something. Like, and so come and share that with me in the comments, because there's a next kind of level to this. So I've been doing some work with Tony Robbins, which has been incredible and very eye-opening, and something I had heard about it before, but it's kind of like been refreshed into my brain about the 6 human needs, right? And there's 6 human needs that he believes that we all, and we basically have like a top one and a second one that are really important to us, and we'll have them all, but they'll be in like a different order. Now, these are certainty. Now, and it's really important to know these, because they will, like, you know, once you know it, it's like the truth sets you free, right? Once you know this stuff, you're like, oh, okay, that's why I'm acting like that. That's why I'm doing this, right? So the 6 human needs that he reckons that we all need. So the first, these are not in any particular order, and you listen to them and think, yeah, this might be me, because once you know this, you'll feel it will change the way that you then look at things in the future, and the way that you react in your business, the way that you do things, right? So for me, so there's basically 6. There's certainty. So this people need certainty that what they're going to do is going to work out. Now, as business owners, we don't get certainty. But for so many of us, and they actually say that the main top 2 for most people are certainty and significance. Now, I believe these are my 2. They're probably a lot of your 2s as well. Other ones are connection and love, uncertainty and variety. So you want, you know, variety in your life, growth and contribution. Now, they were saying, and I'm going to concentrate just on these 2 today, because obviously we haven't got like hours and hours to go through this, but there's 2 main ones: significance and certainty. Now, I believe, so this is what I think I need most. It's probably what a lot of you feel like you need most. And when we have, for me, the main driving force for me having success in my nail business was that I wanted to feel successful. Now, that comes back to one of those needs. It comes down to significance. It's that I wanted to feel significant. I wanted to feel like, you know, I've done more, like I've actually achieved something. And that was my number 1 driving force. And like, for example, in French, so when I was trying to grow French and Drench, so when it was just me on my own, got to like 5K months, like it was great. I had so many clients. I loved all of my clients. Like it was fabulous, right? And then I tried to grow it with a team, and it became so much harder. And I don't teach that in the Nail Business Success Club, because I don't actually think it's the best way to move forward and to make more money in your business. There's much easier and other ways that you can do it, right? But I tried it, right? Because I really, really, really wanted to have this like big mobile nail business with loads of people working for me. And I pushed it as far as I could. And until I realized that there was just much easier ways. But anyway, one of the things, so this is the thing of like, I wanted to kind of show you an example of how I went that extra mile, and I was willing to find a way to make it work, even when it didn't seem like it was going to work, right? So when I started taking on my team, I could not find nail techs that wanted to come and work for me, because all the nail techs wanted to run their own businesses, right? Like they didn't want to come and work mobile for me when they can go and work themselves. So, you know, it was really, really hard. I found it a struggle to get nail techs, right? So rather than just being like, oh, okay, well, it's not going to work because my dream was so strong, I basically decided that I was going to try to hire people that weren't nail techs at the moment, that were just like doing other jobs. They would never done beauty, they'd never done nails before, and I was going to train them up to be nail techs, and I did. It's mad. Thinking back on it, it's mad. But I was so determined that I was willing to put that effort in. I funded it, even to the point so that I would make it cheaper for myself. I even went to the level of becoming an educator myself. I did an AET level, whatever it is, 3 course. I wrote my own French and Drench training courses, got them accredited, and trained people that had never done nails before to do nails, so that I could have staff in my business. Like, I'm not saying that you're going to want to do this. Like, I actually would not recommend doing that. But I just want you to know that where there's a will, there's a way. I love that saying. But like, where if you want it badly enough, if you want to have success, you will find the way. Like, you will always find the way, because it's so, so important to you. Now, what a lot of people do is they start off when they start their business, they know why they're starting it. They're excited about it. Like, they feel pumped. But as we get a little bit of rejection, or it takes a bit longer than we thought, or rejection, long time, like those types of things, it starts battering us down, and we forget why we started it in the first place. And if you don't have that strong reason why you want to have the success, whatever success is to you, you will always find a way out of it. You will always find a reason to stop. And that is the number one reason why some people have success and some people don't, because the ones that have the success have a very, very strong reason why, and they're not willing to give up. And they'll keep going, and they'll keep going, and they'll keep going. Before I tell you the story about Jamie Kern-Lynn, I just want to say there was a quick story that Tony Robbins actually told over the weekend, which was about, I don't know his name, but it was about someone who basically he knew that there was a shipwreck like under the sea that had £500,000 worth of gold in it, right? He searched for this thing without any reward, without finding anything, for 16 years. Most of us, after 1 year, will have stopped looking, wouldn't we? People actually died during this exploration trying to find this stuff. And they still, in fact, it was his son, they told us. Like, can you imagine your son dying because of something that you're wanting to try and do, and you still keep going and doing it? But you know what? After that 16 years, he found it. He actually found it. Like, he had £500 million or $5 worth of gold. But it took him 16 years. Now, he would not have done that if he didn't have 2 things. 1, very, very strongly believed that it was going to happen. And 2, the reason why. And if you have that in your business, like if you can think, like, come and share with me. I'm going to read a couple of the comments in a minute. Come and share with me. It's so, so important that you know this stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. type it in the comments, because typing it will help you to set that inside you and remind you about it when times are hard, when things seem like they're never going to come to fruition, like when you're going and like when you're having to put that extra hour of work in that you really didn't want to, like it's coming back to your why, which is going to keep you going. And when people take more action and when they try harder than other people, that's when you get the success. Like success doesn't just come to you, whatever success means to you. It doesn't just come to you because you're just lucky. Like the people that are winning at this game, the people that are fully booked, the people that are winning awards, the people that are getting featured in the magazines, the people that have incredible clients, the people that are charging 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 pounds for a shellac. That didn't just happen out of luck. That happened because they had a very, very strong belief, and they put so much more work and action in it than most people. So Michelle, let me just have a quick look at, Michelle said, this is Michelle Brown. Hi, Michelle Brown. She said, I have another full-time job and always thought about being in nail tech, but kept putting it off, making excuses about time or money. Yeah, I did that for 8 years. I put off becoming a nail tech for 8 years. Then one day my current job changed, made me feel different about it. Funny enough, that year I found the money and time. That year I really wanted it, so went and got it. Amazing. Congrats. I love it. Mel said, I agree. You have to push past the pain. Yes, you do. And it's not easy. Like, you know, I was talking about those, the 6 human needs, right? Certainty. We want certainty in our lives. Like, and we don't want to do something until we are certain about it. If we have certainty as one of our biggest needs, right? And that's true for so many of us. But we're starting a business. You're not going to have certainty. If you want certainty, go and get a job. Like, you are not going to have certainty when running a business. You are never going to 100% have that. And so it's about accepting, okay, yes, I have certainty as one of my biggest needs, but actually that doesn't matter. I don't have to be certain. Like, what's the worst that's going to happen if you push yourself? What's the worst that happened if you invest in that training that you wanted to do, that you set up that business, that you spent that £1,000 on the training and buying your kit and getting set up? Because the risk versus the reward is like tiny. Like, you having that dream, like you having whatever it is that you want to get out of this, like having that money or having that freedom, not having a boss, like blah, 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 like whatever it is that you want. Yes, Mel, I will. Whatever it is that you want, like, you can have, as long as you have a strong enough reason and you take enough action over it. That's also very, very, very important. Okay, so Mel just wanted me to repeat the 6 human needs. So you can go and have a look at this up on like Google as well. So it's Tony Robbins, his 6. So there's also like the Maslow hierarchy of needs now, and Tony Robbins has like updated it, I guess. So it's certainty. It's the opposite to that. It's the second one, uncertainty or variety. Significance, which is 100% my top one. I need certainty and significance for sure. Even though I felt like I'm quite a risk taker, I do love a bit of certainty as well. Connection and love, which obviously is up there quite high with a lot of people. Growth and contribution. So you can go and have a look up of those and find some more out. Okay, so I want to just share before we finish Jamie Kern-Lynn's story. So if you, I hadn't heard of her before. I think I'd heard of her business. Let me just take a sip of my smoothie. I think I'd heard of her business, but I hadn't heard. I didn't know like much about her at all. So she basically quit her job and started a business. A makeup business, and she basically wanted to provide makeup for people that have skin conditions like rosacea, and she invested her husband's like hard-working money into this business. They got incredible products. I'm not going to tell the whole story because it's like an hour long. It's only be like a short 5-minute like part of it. But to cut a long story short, she basically it took her 4 years of no's. Everyone like saying no. They loved the product, but they were just like, no. And to one point, someone actually said, it's only a no because of what you look like. Like, imagine being told that. Like, I'm not sure I could handle that. And she just kept going because her dream was so strong. She knew that this was going to change, her product was going to change the lives of so many people. And even though every single brand out there, like she'd gone everywhere, she had tried every angle, she'd tried selling it directly herself, like it was just no after no after no after no after no. Until and she just kept trying, she kept trying. And she says, like, one day she went to a trade show and she was opposite like QVC, and they turned her down so many times before. And she was like, I'm just gonna do it one more time. I'm just gonna go and ask one more time. Guess what? After 4 years of no, after 4 years of no money, like she got the opportunity to go and live on QVC for 10 minutes. And they said to her, like basically her whole part of her brand was that it was for normal people, right? And QVC are going, no, you can't have normal people on this 10-minute slot that you have. That's stupid. Like, you need models. Models are what's gonna share your like are going to give you the results that you want. But it just wasn't aligned to her. She's like, well, no, that's the complete opposite. Like, you know, if ththese people are at home and they've got rosacea or whatever the skin condition, they see a model wearing the makeup, they're not going to want to buy that. So she stuck to her guns, even though this was like her very last. She was like, if this doesn't work now, I'm just going to have to like go back and get a job, right? 4 years. Can you imagine pushing yourself for 4 years without any results, without getting any like yeses? Like, we all give up so quickly in this industry. We really, really do. Anyway, so she did it. She did 10 minutes and she sold out. She went with exactly what she wanted to do and she sold out of her stuff. Cut 4 years on, she sold that business that she'd had 4 years of no's from for £2.1 billion. Like, I'm like, that woman is incredible. Now, I know our businesses at the moment, like we'll probably see our businesses as on a much smaller scale now. Like, how can I grow my business to 2.1 billion? You could if you wanted to. I could have carried on going with French and Drench if I really, really wanted to, but I'd lost my passion for it. And I couldn't continue to invest in it at that level. And at the time, I wasn't willing to go out and get investment from somewhere else. But I want you to know, I love, like, thank you so much for listening and watching all this today, but I want you to know, like, that if it's possible for others, other people have shown the way before us, like other females, other people in beauty industry, like there's so many incredible women out there that have started from exactly where we all have, like from nothing, like literally no business experience, no beauty experience. Like, we just got a passion, right? And we got something in us that, Becky, her brand, that's a really good point. So the book is called Believe It. Her brand is called It Makeup, IT Makeup, It. I've got another story I want to share, but we're not gonna have time, so I'll come back another time. But yeah, we can do whatever it is that we want to do, and there's so many people that have proven already that it's possible. You don't need to be the greatest nail technician in the world right now. You don't need to have loads of money to invest. What you do need is to have a really, really strong belief and really, really want it. Like, and if you have that, you'll put that effort in and you'll go the extra mile every single day in order to make it happen. So hopefully that's been inspiring and helpful for people. I just want to, if anyone hasn't watched, we have a free 90-minute masterclass, which is pretty inspiring, pretty helpful as well. Like, today, obviously, like with what we've been going through now, it's like quite a lot about mindset. But if you want to know like more strategies as well as mindset, we have a 90-minute masterclass that you can go and watch, completely free. I'm going to pop the link in the comments. Let me just grab up here we go. So there we go, you can hear me talking now. So I'll pop the link in the comments for you. So you can literally click on that link. It's completely free 90-minute masterclass. In fact, it might even go on slightly longer than that. But there is so much valuable content in there. So if you've enjoyed what we've done today in this little mini training that we've done live, I do go live like every week in this group doing some kind of like training of some kind. Let me just find the Now Tech Tribe page as well, and also you can go and head over to our YouTube channel as well. One second, everyone. I'll find my own group. Or maybe I'll find it in just a second. Hopefully it's on there. But anyway, have an amazing day. I hope you found that super helpful. Come and share with me as well. Do you feel better after watching that? Let other nail techs know about Nail Tech Tribe, and I will see you all soon. Bye everyone. Bye.